by special request of the poet himself, would you please not use any flash bulbs, if any of you had that in mind, and no smoking, please. The program this evening is a reading by Robert Lwell, sponsored by the Poetry Center, the Department of English, and Poets and Writers Incorporated. Robert Lwell was born in Boston. He studied at Harvard, then with John Crow Ransom at Kenyon College in Gambia, Ohio. In 1944, he published his first book, a collection of poems. 2 years later, with a second collection, Lord Weary's Castle, he was recognized as one of the leading poets of his generation. The poems were written in strict forms, they were powerful in imagery, and complex in thought. Lord Weary's Castle was awarded the Pulitzer Prize. The Mills of the Kavanaghs followed. Then in 1959, with Life Studies, Lowell made a radical departure, writing in free form and the rhythms and tones of conversation. In Life Studies, the poet spoke of his personal history and related this to aspects of public life in America. He has written plays collected under the title The Old Glory and a book of translations or reworkings of poems that he called Imitations. As a writer of verse, Lowell continues to be prolific and innovative. He has recently been engaged in writing a cycle of poems on history. This past year, he published his selected poems to great critical acclaim. A list of Robert Lowell's honors and awards would include every award worth having. He has won the National Book Award, a second Pulitzer Prize for The Dolphin in 1974, a Bollingen Prize for Translation. In short, Robert Lowell is the most honored of living American poets, one of the very few in the generation after Eliot whose work seems sure to endure. He has said that after his reading of poems, which will last about approximately 50 minutes, he will answer questions for about 10 minutes. It gives me great pleasure to welcome him to the Poetry Center.
They're awful. We'll have to go back to tell them. Can you do something about the lights? They're very unpleasant. And, I'm not neurasthenic about lights, but they glare into my eyes. And you can get rid of the other one. That's all right. I can. No, don't have. I mean, you have to have these lights. It's the glaring ones I mind. This is all right.
Can you film on that?
Turn the spotlight off.
You can take the spotlight off. It's
one up there.
Show of temperament. Yeah, that's all right.
Is that all right?
I like the room dark, if that's
Can you
all right.
darken the room some, please?
It was perfect at first.
Is that all right now?
Yeah.
Can you manage?
Yeah. I'm very fascinated. I'm not sure that I have a microphone that works for the film or just for the audience. I mean, can you hear, in other words? Yes. You can? I don't have to shout. I'll talk loud as I can, but You try to pick out things from the introduction that you can make wisecracks about, and I couldn't find any, but I was touched that I was likely to endure